I'm Christy. I studied MSc AOI in LSE. I graduated in June 2021, and in September 2021 I joined the NatWest Markets as front office analyst. So the reason why I chose LSE across other universities is because I know that in MSc AOI they teach you more than just the basics. It's important to know the income statement, the balance sheet and the cash flows, but it's only the basics. And here they take you a bit further and they teach you more about the reasoning, why there are accounting institutions, why they become that way and how they might evolve over time. So that's my main reason why I want to join LSE. The reason why I chose it is because it is very unique. Not many universities offer this program. I think other universities, when you take accounting program, they focus on the theoretical and they just teach you about accounting institution standards and the output of those standards. We get to learn a bit more. We get to know the behavioral context that goes into the accounting institutions and how even abstract factors like political or jurisdictions might actually affect the output of a standard. And for me, I think the class analysis and the case studies are also very interesting. You get to see cases across the countries, so Carillion and the Mirror Group pension scandal, for example, in the UK, the Enron Group in the US, and Satyam case in India. And these are very valuable when it comes into job interviews and assessment centers because I get to show that I have a commercial awareness and a good business acumen based on those class discussions. I think what makes LSE different from other universities would be the location. So it's based in London, it's a very vibrant and multicultural city, but it also makes it very easy when you need to go and meet your mentors, attend job interviews, or attend conference calls or any talk that you're interested in. London is the place to be. And in terms of teaching, I think LSE tries very hard to weave practical aspect into their courses. So a lot of other universities, they focus solely on the theories. But in LSE, the lecturers and the teachers really curate the framework to make sure that you get both exposure of the practical skills, but also the more academic and theoretical skills. So I chose AC 444. Valuation and Security Analysis. I chose it because I want to work in investment banking and I know that the knowledge is very important in the industry. It's applicable to jobs like M&A and equity research and portfolio management. And I know that even if I want to do something outside of banking and finance, that is a transferable skill. Say for example, a company that I want to invest in, I can access that company if it's a public and look at their annual report, and equipped with the knowledge that I get from the class, I'll be able to make a sound financial decision on whether or not I would like to invest in that company. And similarly, if I choose to do a startup or run my own business, then it's an important skill to have because I will be able to read my own financial performance and forecast where I would go next. And another course that I find highly relevant to my line of work is AC 411, Accounting, Strategy and Control. It focuses on organizational and behavioral management, so it helps me better understand things such as ways of working in the bank and why there are strategies and agenda of the bank and how can I align my work to be more harmonious with the wider team in the group. I think the most challenging part about the program is having to manage your master's program with job applications. Both are very demanding and it takes a lot of time, but I somehow manage to balance both because I receive a lot of support. I get a lot of advice from my academic mentor, the career service, the student counseling, and of course my peers in LSE. I think the one advice that I will give to a prospective student would be ask a lot of questions. So ask questions to your family and friends, to the LSE alum, ask questions when you attend an offer holder organized by the department. It is the time to really try to understand what do you want in life, both personally and professionally, and do you think that this MSc program will get you closer to that life that you want? So it's a time to ask a lot of questions, both to other people and most importantly to yourself. I do feel proud to be an LSE alum. I think the feeling is that it feels that you are part of this community of brilliant minds and so many inspirational stories. You receive a lot of support from the alums, so I receive advice when it comes to my job applications, interviews, how to write my CV, and now at work I also get to work with people who come from the LSE, and it's good to have that shared interest and shared memories about what we've studied at school.